everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today we're going to be colouring something for the theme of elephants, because it was World Elephant Day or International Elephant Day. So we're going to be colouring this picture out of Colouring Mandalas, El Mundo de los Animales, so the World of Animals by Ballon. Because this has got a little elephant in it. So we're going to be colouring that. I'm using my Tri Plus colour pens. At the moment they're my favourite water-based pens. I really like using them. I like the feel of them. They're triangular in shape, so that makes them really comfortable. I like the feel of the nib on the paper. That feels really good as well. I like the colours, and they've lasted me forever. I keep expecting them to run out because I've used them so much, and they just keep going, so that's amazing. So I'm really pleased with them. As you saw, I've chucked them all into the one tin along with my Tri Plus fine liners as well, so I've got everything all together in that really nice tin, so that's really good. I'm doing all these guys in bright colours, not realistic colours. Because their faces don't look like they want to be all brown and grey to me, so I've done them all bright colours. So I don't really have a lot of news for you this week. Nothing very exciting has happened, which I suppose is a good thing, isn't it? Yesterday I drove up to Manchester, which is about an hour away, to take all of my school's equipment back. So I used to teach first aid in schools, so I had 4 adult mannequins for teaching CPR. I had 2 children mannequins and 2 baby mannequins, and I had this other big dude called Choking Charlie, and he said that you can practice treatment of choking without hurting anybody, and he was massive. So I took all of that all the way back to Manchester. I also had lots of paperwork, certificates and booklets and things. I had sales stock, so lots of first aid kits and things like that. Practice bandages, just tons of stuff, and it was taking up so much room in my house, which was fine when that was my job, when I was going to be using them, but we just wanted our house back. So I got rid of those, so that was good. Hope you're liking my nails, guys. So I got these from a company called Lily and Fox. I think they're in Australia. And they're nail wraps, so like stickers that you stick onto your nails. I found that company's good, they're good quality, but the main thing that made me pick them was because they're vegan, so that's really important. A lot of nail things can end up not being vegan because they have shellac in them, and shellac is made from some sort of secretion from bugs, and to get the secretion the bugs end up being killed, and it's just, for me, that just seems ridiculous just so I can have pretty nails, you see. So, yeah, I'm sure I've got stuff which isn't vegan, but I don't see any point in throwing things away. That seems like a real waste. So it's just when I buy something new, I will only ever buy vegan now. So like I've got shoes that aren't vegan, but once they're worn out, they will go, and then I will replace them with vegan ones. So yeah, that's my pretty nails at the moment. They look good, and they're lasting a good while, so that's good. So this is the elephant. Yay! So I thought we could do an elephant quiz while I'm doing this. So write your answers down. I will put the correct answers in the description below. No, actually I won't. I'll put them on the end of the video. Otherwise, you could cheat. See how you get on, and then put your score in the comments below, and let's see how many facts people knew about elephants. Okay, so question 1. So I think these are all multiple choice. Yeah, these are all multiple choice, so really easy. So question 1, where can you find elephants? And I don't mean zoos, I mean in the wild. North America and Asia, Africa and Europe, Asia and Africa, or Asia and Australia. So I'm not going to repeat the questions because you can just rewind the video. Yeah. Okay. Question 2. How much on average do they need to eat to survive? 100 kilograms a day, 300 kilograms a day, 250 kilograms a day, or 150 kilograms a day. Question 3. Do elephants have any special skills? Well, the answer is yes, of course they do. Which skills is it that they've got? Is it flying, snorkelling, telepathy, or mimicry? Okay, question number 4. How much have Asian elephant numbers declined in the last 3 generations? So a generation is generally considered to be about 25 years. So have they declined by 20%, 50%, 70%, or 15%? Question 5. How long can African elephants live for in the wild? Is it 20 years, 60 years, 70 years, or 10 years? Question 6. How many muscles does an elephant have in its trunk? Just in its trunk. How many muscles do they have? Is it 30? Is it 100? Is it 10,000? Or is it 150,000? Number 7. What is the average weight of an African elephant? Is it 7,000 kilograms, 25,000 kilograms, 6,000 kilograms, or 200 kilograms? Okay, question 8. What do they use their trunks for? Is it to smell, to carry food, or communication, or all of the above? Question 9. How do they communicate with other elephants? Is it by scent? Is it by infrasonic rumbling? Technical. Voice calls? Or is it all of the above? Okay, last question, question 10. On average, how long are elephants pregnant for? Is it 22 months, 30 months, 12 months, or 6 months? Okay, so those are all of your questions. I'll put all the questions in the description below. And I'll put the answers at the end of the video. And I'd like to say, put your score in the comments below. Let's see how elephant savvy we are. Let me see how many questions I got right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I got 6 out of 10 right. So that's not too bad. Some of the questions are a bit tricky. Some of them, the answers are very surprising. But it just shows how amazing elephants are. Sorry guys, I'm totally off the screen here. Never mind. So, when I went to Kenya with Girl Guiding, I saw all of these dudes in the wild. It was amazing. Yeah, it's just amazing. So this bit of the picture that I'm doing now is a bit more mandala-y than the rest of it was. The word mandala is used quite loosely in these books, I think. Which is fine, I don't mind. Here we go with my favourite colour. Had to sneak it in somewhere. I love yellow, and I love bright yellow. If you see me keep stopping, it's because I'm checking that I'm on screen and that something hasn't happened. I'm still recording. Anybody that records videos knows how awful it is when you look up and it stops recording. Especially when you're doing colouring, because like, what you're going to do if it stopped? Can't redo it, can I? So yeah, you gotta keep checking. So this is only a short little video today, because I just don't have any news. I don't have anything to tell you. There's nothing going on. I don't know when I'm going to start back at work still. So still waiting to find that out. Nothing is happening. So I'm trying to be a bit neater when I'm using my water-based pens by colouring in lines in big areas. Yellow is okay, as you can see, you can't see the streaks on the yellow. But yeah, I'm trying to be really neat, and I'm quite proud of myself with how I'm doing. So, doing my outline, because if I don't do an outline, there will be a mess. So we have to have an outline. But then I can just do these lines, which look really nice. So I'm only going to colour half of this with you, and then the other half, which is this second giraffe, blah blah blah, I'm going to do off screen, and I'll just show you the finished results. Because one, you've already seen it all, and two, we'll just be sat in silence. It's going to be a weird colour and chat with no chat at all. So yeah. Sorry about that, guys. Somebody rang me. I don't know who they were, so I've ignored them. I don't like using the phone, it frightens me. So when somebody I don't know rings, I don't answer. They have to leave me a message if it's important. Okay, just looking to see which of these browns I want, because I don't want to end up colouring the tree in the same brown as my monkey's body, because then you won't be able to see it. So I like to vary my shades of green and my shades of brown. So I decided to do this border in red and yellow because they seemed like quite Africa sort of colours. Red is a very important colour in Kenya. The Maasai wear red a lot. They see it as not a lucky colour, not that whimsical. But it's a sign of strength and things like that. Good fortune and all that sort of stuff. So they're always wearing red. So that seemed like a good choice. And then you can't go green, because that will just Christmas my picture. So I went yellow again, and I'm pleased with that. The finished result looks good. You're going to see in a minute we're going to hit a problem. And I find this happens not often, but this does happen in colouring books, where, there we go, rummaging in the pencil case, need a pencil, need a pen. So I've got a section missing. and I can't stand it. Drives me mad. So I have to fill it in myself, because it just won't sit right with me. So I'll draw it in. So if I feel like there's a line missing or something like that, I will always just put it in. So you can see we're pretty much done. So I'm onto the background now. Which I could have done a pale green, just to be a bit different, because I've got that river there. But I'd already used my pale green on these leaves that I'm going round, so that was out. So my only option really was to go with blue sky. But that's fine. The finished result looks pretty, and that's what it's all about, isn't it? And like my zebra's got a funny leg. Can you see his front leg? It's got a line on it. So that looks like that front leg should be black. Well, that's not right, is it? So I've just ignored it. Yeah, that happens sometimes. Just going to ignore that. Thank you. Thank you very much. Round the toe beans. Sorry, I've got to rotate because it's a circle. I need my lines to be a bit curved, and I'm only going to achieve that with a bit of, rotating the book so that it's at the natural arc of my hand. So we're nearly done, guys, and I'll show you the finished result. So don't forget that I've got a giveaway going on at the moment. Closing dates after the weekend, at the end of the weekend, so you've got time yet. If you don't know what I'm talking about, you just need to go and look at my other videos. So there we go, that's what I've done with you guys, and then this is it, total finished thing. Looks pretty good, I'm pleased with that. Okay, if you enjoyed this video, then please give it a thumbs up. If you haven't already, please do subscribe, and then you'll know when my next videos come out. And I'm going to be doing some idea sharing, I'm not saying tutorial, some idea sharing for backgrounds and things like that. And next week we'll have the drawing of the winner for the competition as well. So I'll see you in the next video, guys. Thanks, bye.